And from there, I went in, started doing deals, became more of an identity. What I want to kind of express with you is this. At the end of the day, what's really, really important in this business or in life is to have your own personal identity. A lot of times I'm working with individuals and they don't have a sense of who they are or what it is that they want to do. So many times, you can tell when you do this a lot by the way a person speaks. So many times people will start talking with, I'm going to try. I hope. This is what I want to do. No, this is what you do. That little word is very different. You try or you will do. There is no try in this business. No one comes into investing and becomes successful because they tried. You become successful because that is the only option that you have. I hear it. I mean, I can just tell. You do this for a particular period of time, you can just tell when you hear somebody talking for a few seconds where they're at in this and where they're going to go. Until that person changes that thinking, it will never kick off. You have to establish your sense of character, your sense of who you are. What I did was I went into the and before I became self-employed, I heard it in my work environment all the time. And then sometimes you hear it from those who you feel the closest to. And that's why it bothers you the most. Because those are the ones you feel the closest to. So you will least expect it from them. I mean, if you were walking down the street and there was a bum on the corner and he said, hey, you loser, you wouldn't even turn around. It wouldn't even, I know you're talking about me, I don't even know. Right? So that won't affect you, right? But what affects you is someone that you trust. Someone that you're doing this for. And that's when it gets you. I know that because I've been through that. I've experienced that. So when I'm sharing with you and how I resonate and do my best to connect is I dig into my experience of a person who had to bring themselves up when all the odds were against you, and when you had to believe in yourself. And sometimes you didn't. Sometimes you start to hear the questions and things that other people say, like, oh man, sometimes you just start to question, things get tough, and you say, well, maybe I should. After all, because it's only you. And nobody else there to help you go through. And as an investor, as a business owner, you will face that continuously in business. The only thing that's going to change is you. That, what I just described, doesn't go away. I still get it to this day. It doesn't go away. What changes is you and where you're at in real estate investing. Those who are not, that's why I got it. Because when I was in the workplace and we were having a job, I remember, and I don't forget these situations because they helped me to stay grounded. When Christmas time was coming, everybody's arguing over who's going to get overtime. You had overtime last week. You can't get overtime this week. You know, you're stealing my overtime. You know, or we all friends and we all hanging out and a promotion comes up. Now we ain't friends anymore until the promotion. We got to go doctor our resume and get it looking really good. And after the promotion comes out, then we all friends. Except for the guy who got the promotion. We're there on the outside. Because it's that shortest mentality. It's that shortest philosophy. And what they do is you don't even need a cage or anything because your mind is keeping you in on yourself. It reminds me of that true story about an elephant, where you can take an elephant, baby elephant, put a rope around the elephant's foot and put the other rope in the ground, and the elephant, baby elephant, can't move. It can't because it's not strong enough. The elephant grows up, you can put that same little rope around the elephant's foot, and the elephant will not move because it just says, oh, I guess it still think I can't pull that rope. That's how you contain the elephant. A lot of us are that massive elephant with a rope around our foot, refusing to do the things that we were put here to do. I believe that we all have a purpose, a vision, a dream of something to enhance the lives of others. That's when you really, to me, feel true reward. That's when when you feel like, wow. And that's when real wealth comes in. Because real wealth isn't just monetary. There's certain things you can't get. Like when I go and speak at a school, I'm talking to students that are in issues or kids that are in the juvenile system or prisoners, and I'm talking to them right there. To me, you can't put money on when someone says, you've helped my life. To me, when an investor comes to me and says, you know what, Kenneth, you have helped me to quit my job. And you see, I used to get excited when I tell someone, hey, I got a job for you. I'm going to hook you up and get you a job, right? But now, no. What gets me excited is when I can say, hey, I'm going to show you how to fire your boss. I'm going to show you how to make money. Pay raise? Screw a pay raise. You want a pay raise, don't get paid per dollar, get paid per thought. When you get paid per thought, you want a raise, you just think wealthier thoughts. That's the key. Trust me, write these things down. These have been very crucial for myself, and I keep rehearsing these things over and over and over again. Y'all follow me in this spirit here so far? Okay, cool. Don't get paid per hour, get paid per thought. That's what you want to strive for. Get paid per thought. Because Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, they didn't finish college. But if you want a job, work for them, do you have to finish college? See, you don't have to have a degree to start a business. You can demand that you have a degree to work for that business because you're getting paid per thought. That's the key. I remember reading one time they said smart students hire, they said C students hire A students. Basically what it boiled down to is those with passion and drive are the ones that end up ruling and achieving what it is they're looking for. Have that passion, have that drive. That's how your business is. As an investor, your goal is to work on your business and not in your business. Okay? Now, if the event happens that you have to work in your business, keep in mind that you are also working, your job is to work yourself out of a job. Your job or your goal is to work yourself out so you can be on top. If you're in there, that's fine. Create policies and procedures and so that you know what to do when to hire somebody later on so that way you can run it. Because the CEO of your company, you can't steer it if you're in the bottom putting coal in the fire. You follow me this right here? Also, good note, business to keep in mind. This is very important. The most important things to you as a business owner will not make any noise at all. The things that happen to you that say, fix me, repair this, call this person, those don't bring out money. Those are symptoms of something else that is wrong. Those are symptoms of something that is missing. Usually it means that you need to hire somebody else and put them in place to take care of that, or that there's some kind of policies and procedures or rules or things that are missing to keep them in line. The things that you need to do to make money in your business will never come knocking on your door. You will never see someone come knocking on your door saying, did you mail that mailing campaign out yet? Like, who are you? Patience and hard work had a baby called success. That's what it is. There's no rich overnight. There is no overnight. It doesn't work that way. What you're seeing right now, if you can just go back 10 years, you would see a dude like, oh man, how am I going to do it? How am I going to make it? Okay, Kenny, you can do it. You can tell. I literally had to change my psychology. As some who have known me from back then, I used to do this thing where I had to close a certain amount of deals. Actually, what helped me propel, there was this one group where you had to present a deal that you worked on that week. And that was the first time I had wrote this goal down of making, I think it was $30,000 a month. Now, at that time, I hadn't made $30,000 a month. I didn't know anybody that made $30,000 a month. But I was working really, really, really hard, extremely hard. My truck broke down. And I was really freaking out because now I was self-employed. And I had to go and get a new car. So I said, okay, Kenny, if you believe in all this positive thinking, so you're not going to be scared. You gotta believe it. So I went online and looked up a Denali. I said, okay, cool. I went to the dealer. I said, okay, I want this Denali. And he was like, okay, you have a job? I said, yeah. He said, he dialed the owner's number and my cell phone goes off. I said, hey, what's going on? I called and speak to the owner. Let me call HR. My cell phone goes off. I'm like, what's going on, man? I'm the owner. All right, we got a joke in here. Okay, all right. Well, what we need to do, you have a pay stub? No. What we need to do is we need to have your bank fax over your last 3 months statements. It wasn't until then that I found out that I had made $100,000 in 3 months. I didn't even know it. I've been working so hard, I could care less. Only thing I was focused on was the task at hand. And when that guy was like, whoa, this is you? Let me look at your license, this is you? He said, man, hey guy, look at this guy right here. What are you, a rapper or something? Like, how do you make this kind of money? I was like, what you talking about? And I looked, and I didn't even realize it. At the end of the day, it was what my focus was on. It was what my focus. So, believe me, it may seem to you that I'm far away, but I remember these things like it was yesterday. I remember sitting down in the group, taking notes. And I remember I was with a business partner, and there was a gentleman up on the front speaking like I am. And I said to my business partner, I said, hey, you know what? One day I'm going to be up there. I'm going to do this. My business partner said, yeah, right. My business partner is back working, and I'm here right now living my dream.